I didn't tell you the truth in my last videos about my project, that I couldn't use manual focus because I didn't own a camera, HD or full HD camera with a manual focus. Actually, all these cameras here have manual focus settings. They're just hidden, and I didn't realize it. Didn't study manual probably carefully enough to realize that they do have manual focus. This is full HD camera. This is full HD camera. This is only 720p camera. But the easiest and the settings, to get the settings is not most intuitive. Whereas this is probably the best camera to use the manual focus. I mean, there is a switch here close to the lens, and all you need to do is to switch to the manual, and then there is a ring around that allows you to focus. That's the easiest and the most intuitive way to do it. But obviously this is a very old digital Sony Digital 8 camera that has rather poor picture quality, definitely not on par with these cameras. If you want to go into manual settings, that's my favorite one, a Canon HG10. If you want to go to manual focus, if we switch on this camera, and then we start recording, and then we go into manual focus, we need to go into settings here by pressing the set, and then you need to find the manual focus. So that's exposure, that's the focus. And then basically when you activate the focus, you can go left and right here with the arrows, and I'm not sure whether you can see, but it is actually refocusing. That's out of focus, and now it is in focus. So actually you can use the manual focus focus setting, and we can go out, and now it should be in the automatic mode. So that's the Canon. On the Panasonic, I'm going to use this one because HC-V30 does not have a battery at the moment. So let's switch it on. The idea is very similar on the HC-V380. We need to go to the recording mode. Here we go. And when we start to record, so it is recording now, we go into the settings by pressing the menu, and the fifth one is manual focus. And now when we press enter, now when we press arrow up, actually we have manual focus plus and minus, so we can here go out of focus and then go back into focus. On the HC-V380 it's slightly different, but again you need to press the push. There is a touch screen, so you need to use touch screen to enter similar menu. Yeah, it is possible in all these 3 cameras, plus obviously the old dinosaur, to use the manual focus. But I did a little test to find out which camera, which autofocus actually performs best against these LED, bright LED displays. Which one is best to record these LED matrices? So we start with Canon HG10, and here you can see the Canon in automatic mode, in autofocus mode. It's trying to get the focus, it's going out of focus and in focus. The camera is continuously trying to find a sweet spot, and it's adjusting it. And here it is manual mode, so that's already it's been adjusted manually, and it's much better. Panasonic HC-V380, it's quite poor quality. There's quite a lot of struggle with contrast, but actually on the green display, the autofocus is not too bad. That's the amount out of manual focus adjusted. It's still, the contrast is a problem here, but when you look at the green display, it's actually quite nice. It's not too bad. That's Panasonic HC-V10 720p camera, and it's horrible flare. I mean, any bright spots in the image will create this vertical flare that completely spoils image. I didn't even try manual focus. The focus is also a struggle here for this camera. And the next one is Sony DCR-TRV120E, and obviously needs to be connected through the capture device to get the video onto the computer. And that's the autofocus mode. You can see the difference between the standard definition picture and the previous HD definition. For a standard definition, it's not bad actually. I think it's reasonable. This is the close-up of the displays in the standard definition. And then in a moment we'll see the manual focus. Here, this is the manual focus mode adjusted. That's the best what I could achieve with this camera. Here we can see the manual focus being adjusted. A little bit of artifacts from the tape, and that's adjusted. That's the best achievement. There's also a little bit of this vertical flare. This is smartphone, Nokia 8 Sirocco. I'm disappointed with the image quality. Actually, I was expecting much better image quality. What is noticeable here is that Nokia needs some time to adjust. So here we go. It is too bright, it's out of focus, and then it takes time, and only now it is adjusted both to the brightness and found a sharp image. So there is a delay here. This is Mini DV SQ11 spy cam. Actually, it's not bad for a literally few dollars device that shows a reasonable image. It is jerky, so when it's fixed in a fixed position, it's slightly better. But actually, it handles both the contrast and the sharpness or the focus reasonably well. There's fixed focus here, so there's nothing to adjust. And finally, a Novatek action cam in full HD mode. You can see how wide is the lens, how comparing to other cameras. I think it actually handles quite well both brightness and the contrast. There is obviously this fisheye effect. There is no straight lines here, but in terms of of handling the LED matrix picture, it's actually quite good. I think it did probably the best job as a sort of like automatic mode, or in the automatic mode. I can't complain. There is obviously a little bit of a flare on the close-ups here, but here we go. When we go a little bit back I think the image quality is actually quite good. Again, for a cheap device.